Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
This quote by 2B is the perfect way to start off the game in my opinion, as it gets the juices in your brain to start flowing and gets you to think. But then it immediately brushes that aside, and now you are appearing to be in a ship, and are going to your target. A laser destroys some of your fellow squad mates, followed by enemies arriving shortly after. The first bit of gameplay is with you in a bullet hell segment fighting with your squad, but as each one dies, no one sheds a single tear, or even flinches. They just move on because they have orders and are not allowed to show emotion. After the rest of your squad has been wiped out, you fight as the sole survivor of the attack to finish your mission. You crash into the wall at the end of a very long tunnel, very stylishly I might add, and then the game shows you what the third-person gameplay looks like, well, with you fighting some enemies when you land. Once you have dealt with the first batch, the wall comes caving in, and now you are fighting your first boss, while incredible music is playing, as you start to have a real taste for what's in store for you. After the encounter, you meet Android 9S. It was a lot of interesting dialogue about the current situation, and is your partner. Now you go through the factory, and once you've gotten to the end and start making your way towards the target, 2 cranes come out, and once you've fought them for a while, you're introduced to the Groon, a giant, freaking just huge mech man. This is the real challenge in the tutorial. It's really the first one in Nier Automata, and you cannot save in the intro. It's quite nerve-wracking, as you have to fight this mech the size of a skyscraper, and most likely with low resources at that. It's a real spectacle, and as the bridge collapses beneath you and eventually destroy it with its own arm, but then the other Groon arrive out of the water. Since you've taken too much damage to fight, 9S decides to use the black boxes and self-destruct to blow up the other Groon that have now come to avenge the one they lost. And now 2B is in the bunker. It's really a great ending to a great tutorial and intro. It shows everything that the game has to offer, from story to gameplay, everything in between.